Hello, everyone. What is going on? And welcome on in to Rome's Reality Podcast, where today we are going to be recapping episode 10 of Survivor 50. We are chugging along. The Mr. Beast, or as they call him, the Beast, is here. The Beast. That was funny. I don't know if y'all caught that.
What?
The Beast.
The Beast.
Did anyone else catch that? I don't know if anyone else did. Stephanie called Mr. Beast the Beast. Instead of calling him Mr. Beast.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
That's
she
funny.
was like, well, we don't know what the Beast is going to... Oh, no, it tickled me a little bit.
That rules.
But yeah, this was a pretty solid episode for sure, to say the least, but we're just going to dive into it. We got the whole crew here today. Dylan, how are you doing today, man?
I am not mad about Survivor episode, so I'm feeling that's good. I'm feeling good.
All right, love to hear that. What about you, Jake? How's your day going?
I agree with Dylan. I would say not mad about a Survivor episode, so that's pretty good. That's a pretty good feeling for this season.
Wow. Well,
Can't complain.
Okay, all right. So, sounds good. Kevin, what about you, man?
I've been having a good time. I don't know about them. They're saying they're just not mad. I'm actually excited. This was great.
Good. We need that balance.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and me, I'm doing all right. You know, we've had I think 6 episodes in a row now with a twist, and this one ended up
You wanted twist, Rome's. They wanted twist. We got the twist.
every episode, some new, something crazy, something the players can't even prepare for till Tribal Council. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and recap this one. All right, so coming back from Tribal, Devins feels on the outs, obviously, you know, after his Tribal shenanigans and things like that, and he's clearly at the bottom. And he confides in Emily, of all people, who we know Emily, she's like a trough of knowledge at this point. Everyone just goes to her with everything, and she tells everyone everything, and it just doesn't affect her at all. And then Aubrey, it cuts to Aubrey, and Aubrey's talking about she feels like she can't make moves because there's not enough people left. And I'm like, there's 10 people left. I'm trying to understand her analogy of there's not many moves to make. Like, what does she mean by that? Like, is everyone in an alliance?
I think because she's working with Tiffany. Everyone's working with Suri, so she thinks she's working with Suri. Therefore, an extension with like Ozzy at least. And then there's a very obvious other side. So there's not really with there being an established other side. There's not really any secret moves to make.
I feel like there is no established other side because these people on the other side keep telling the people on the other side the plan. So I feel like everyone thinks everyone's in an alliance with everyone right now. That's truly how the vibe that I got from this episode of Survivor. Yeah. It was pretty wild how everyone was confronting everyone at the end of the episode. Like, yeah, like I heard I'm the vote. You voting me out, and it's just a chill conversation because so many people are the plan, and I just think that there's ways to thrive in the chaos, and the people that never said a name are the ones thriving in the chaos. You look at Rizzo, you look at Tiffany, you look at Aubrey. Like, these people like are thriving in the chaos. They're like just being able to kind of chill, it seems like, because they're not really being the ones to say the name. Like, you know, like, but we'll jump into it later. You know, we'll get into it later. There's a lot to dive in at the end of this episode. That scramble is definitely one of the wildest scrambles in Survivor in a long time.
Yeah.
So Devins sits everyone down at camp. For whatever reason, feels like it's a good idea to tell everyone that his idol that they think is perfectly real is fake, right? And it cuts to Joe. And Joe is just malding in the corner. Like, he's so mad that, like, that Devins has a fake idol. He's just...
because Devins...
He's a liar.
Yeah, it was all deception, and that goes against
The
Joe's
deception, the amount of deceit that he has, and
the deception of a fake idol. Can you even believe someone would do that on the game of Survivor?
Oh man, I honestly love how Joe just despises everything Rick Devens, bro. It is so awesome to see. Like,
It's such a fun, unexpected feud.
Yeah.
it's a
Totally.
one-way
It's-
feud too. I don't think Devens has
It's
any
not.
idea.
It's not. No. Devin had that anger with Joe early,
But-
and then since then he's kind of like moved on.
Yeah, Devin's
Joe
like, let's
not
play.
let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devens is past it. He has no idea. Joe is still like, Devens, I need
Yep.
him out now.
Honestly, I'm on Joe's side. I'm also tired of Devin's
Dude,
theatrics.
yeah.
Oh,
Screen
man.
grab of Joe not standing up after the 2 million.
Yeah.
That screen grab is everything you need to know about the season of Survivor, and I love it.
Because it doesn't matter if it's double the money, because now Devens
Yeah.
is safe and he has an idol.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome.
Oh man, no, that was hilarious. So then we go to the auction. Rick Devens buys the very first item at the auction, and Joe hates it, bro. He cuts to Joe again.
Well, the fact that we got an auction is just fantastic. I didn't
Oh, yeah?
expect to see an auction
Best
again.
auction in years.
No BS, too.
Yeah.
Like,
You
I
know
mean,
what?
like,
I don't know about the best in years. I like this new auction where just like there's no advantages in this thing. So come get your food. That's
I'd definitely say it's the
that's
best
how
in
it should
years.
be.
Yeah, it was a better auction than any auction in the new era. There was only two,
Yeah.
47 and 45. So like, there's only two auctions to look at in the last 5 years. So
Was it really
Yeah,
only
okay.
two in the whole new era?
yeah.
Yep.
Because it was broken. The auction's been broken for years, man.
because remember they made it where like, based on how much money
they
you
ran into the
have,
forest,
whoever
yeah.
has the most amount of money loses their vote.
It's so convoluted.
Yeah, so now they're just using the money for what it should be for, bidding on items. But I do like the bring a buddy along system. I thought that was pretty cool. So Aubrey decides to share her buddy auction item with Rizzo. And Aubrey, it's the grubs. It's where like one person has to eat the grubs, then you both get share a plate of cookies. And Aubrey is like, "I'll do it. I don't care." She says, "I've been waiting for this." Like, has she never? Did she never on her previous 3 seasons have to do this? I'm guessing she didn't,
I'm gonna guess it's not.
because she
I'm
seemed
guessing
way
not.
too excited to eat that nastiness.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I'm trying to
She-
remember. I don't
She was
recall
stoked.
that ever
Yeah.
happening before.
I don't know. I mean, it still is like Rizzo is this guy who wants to be an iconic Survivor player, but like is terrible at
did
challenges
nothing.
and will not participate in the fun. Because honestly, this auction was meant to just be fun. It felt like it wasn't meant to be.
Well, but also
like-
chaotic.
Yeah, the chaos was eating. Yeah, the slug, which was crazy with the way Jonathan was like couldn't bite down on that thing. Like, but it was supposed to be fun. And like Rizzo doesn't want to eat a grub. You're on Survivor 50, dude, and they got grubs out
Mhm.
here, and it's sitting in front of you. I don't know. That drove me nuts.
I mean, he
There were
is.
grubs.
I
there
will
were
give him a
grubs in that
pass.
auction that are older than Rizzo.
I'll I'll give him a pass because literally everyone on the cast is saying how he was just sick and laying in the hammock all day. Like, there's a reason he's not getting that much screen time at camp and things like that. It's because he's not really doing anything. He's just kind of laying there. Like, he's not really being as, I don't know. Like, he's not like, I'm sure he might literally be the ultimate 0 vote finalist in everyone's eyes. Like, he might truly be he's just out here because he's out here and he's a kid.
It does
Like,
feel like that's how people view him.
yeah, they don't really view him as a player. That's the vibe I've truly gotten from watching this season so far. And based off how everyone's talking about him in Exit Press, they talk about him like he was just an NPC, like he was just out there on the island with them. Like not that he did anything, but that he was just out there. And I mean,
Yeah.
yet again, we have 3 episodes left. He has yet to make a move on Survivor. It's been 23 episodes straight of Rizzo, and he has yet to make a move.
The Mitch strategy.
The Mitch strategy. But he's had an idol the whole time. He's had an idol damn near every episode he's been on Survivor. I think except for, 4 episodes? He's had an idol every episode? Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
kid is... And never had to use it. Never even thought about using it. Like, never even mentioned it. Like, we didn't even talk about it today. Like, when when his name got brought up. And no one brought up Rizzo's idol. Because it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah, he has spent a lot of days out there in Fiji, like in a row too. Like I mean, and he went to exile. Like his body's had to have gone through it physically pretty bad too.
Yeah, so I'll give him a pass for not eating the grubs because like he'd probably yak those up immediately. But like,
Yeah.
you know, you're right. It is a moment. Like you could try, like, you know, like. But Aubrey was so excited. Shoot, if my partner is that excited about eating that shit, go ahead, bro. I'm gonna eat the cookies. Like, thank you. I appreciate your hard work. So I don't really blame Rizzo too much for this part, but you know. And then we see Sari. She is the most comfortable person on the island at this point. She buys a blanket, toothpaste, and she also gets a charcuterie later. So Sari was just absolutely vibing. She went and threw up, came back, ate some more. Like she was having a great time, you know. We see Jonathan getting a shared item with Ozzy, and it's the sea slug. And Jonathan has to eat the sea slug in order for Ozzy to be able to enjoy chicken and mashed potato. I was like, this is a wild. Like, so he's just got to eat a sea slug for Ozzy. Like, this is a wild situation, but
Yeah.
Jonathan did it. And then he threw it up. So that used to be a rule. You can't throw it up. Remember that from back in the day? He couldn't throw it up. I don't know if anyone remembers that.
I think we've moved on to new times where it's just gross. Everything's just gross.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. So then, wait. What did you guys think about this? Did you guys think this was like crazy, or did you guys think this was pretty cool for an auction? Like the one person eats a slug for someone else to eat chicken and rice or chicken and mashed potatoes.
I thought it was fun.
I thought it was fun.
Okay. Yeah, I liked it too.
A harmless little
It was
twist.
fun. I think it was meant to be fun, and you weren't looking to make moves in the game. Like it was fall on the sword, but it was eating gross stuff.
Yeah, which is
Is that
funny
what it's
because
called, Fall on the Sword?
yeah, I thought that was interesting that they called it
why?
that because Fall on the Sword from a production standpoint is when someone in production wants you on a season and you're their Fall on the Sword candidate, right? Like essentially someone in casting or Jeff Probst will say like I'm falling on my sword to get this person on the season, right? Like Jeff said before, like leading up to season 50 airing, that Ozzy, someone in production was like, I'm falling on my sword for Ozzy. He needs to be on season 50. So Ozzy was on season 50, right? I remember my casting producer told me, she's like, I wouldn't need to, but I would fall on the sword for you to get through. Like, I want you on the season. I want you on Survivor, right? Like, so like I heard that in casting, which was cool to hear that someone was willing to do that for me. For my original season, but like, you know, that's what that means on a production side. So I thought it was interesting that they named essentially a version of the, like a reward in the, well, not reward, I mean, I guess food, I don't know, a portion, whatever you want to call it, of the auction, like an item of the auction after it. I thought that was pretty interesting because it didn't really have anything to do with what production calls Falling on Swords. So
here's my conspiracy about that, knowing that now. You know, have you heard the conspiracy theory that Disney made the movie Frozen so that when you Googled Disney Frozen, the movie would come up instead of Walt Disney's Frozen head?
Mm.
You've heard the conspiracy theory?
So I've heard, yes, and I've heard the same thing, that Taylor Swift went to a Jets game so that when you Googled Taylor Swift Jets, you don't see how much she travels in her jet, and it hurts the planet. I've seen it.
Oh,
I'm wondering if they did a similar kind of thing. So when you search "Fall on the Sword" in the Survivor community,
ooh, this pops
I'm
up
definitely,
too.
Jake, I'm on the same wavelength. I've definitely seen that stuff.
Dang, that actually that might be it. We might be onto something.
Would that be? So now that's just going to come up, and everyone's going to be like, "What a weird name!"
Wow.
Disney Frozen.
You know, maybe Survivor will one day do a season in Rome. That way they can do Survivor Rome. That way whenever people Google Survivor Rome, I don't show up anymore, and it's just the season of New.
Speaking of Survivor Rome, actually, we did do a simulated season over on the Compassionate Harry's podcast. Called Survivor Conclave, where we elected a new pope with the cast of Conclave from when that movie came out. So check that out.
That sounds riveting.
Yeah, it sounds riveting.
was a real fun time.
Oh man.
I believe it.
So this auction was pretty good. We see everyone bidding on everything. Everyone's eating good at this point. Everyone's having a great time. And then we get the loved ones letters that, you know, we hear are going to be waiting for them back at camp. That's cool. We'll get to that in a second. Because they kind of skip over that in a way. And they go straight to Mr. Beast arriving with the Super Beware advantage. They essentially announce it, and then he leaves, which was kind of cool because like he didn't really change anything in the moment. He just kind of let him know shit could go left later, but be prepared.
Mhm.
But you also don't know what it is, so be as prepared as you can without knowing. So that was kind of weird, but I thought it was cool that they brought him in and had him dip kind of quickly. Like it didn't seem like he affected too much because there was still obviously a lot going down before Tribal, but they still didn't know what the thing was going to happen at Tribal. Like they didn't know, so the players really couldn't plan around it. They just kind of had to plan and hope that that thing didn't mess up their plans in a way, you know?
Mm-hmm. It was good because he like just dropped it off and he wasn't too much of a issue.
Yeah, I think Jeff hyped him up more than like needed almost. Like Jeff was talking about him like he was the second coming of Morgan Freeman. Like this guy was, you know, like he, like yeah, he's a big YouTuber, but like he could have just left it at the biggest YouTuber of all time. Like he didn't need he said a lot of things this dude has done. Like, you know, some of the most incredible games we've seen online, you know, things like that. Like he's really hyping him up. I was like, man, this guy is a beast, and Mr. Beast is
Mr. In fact.
Mr. Beast, yeah.
Was it in reaction to the what's his name episode, Zach Brown episode, why his appearance wasn't greater?
Probably. I mean,
think,
there was rumors that like
I just think he probably didn't have much.
Yeah, I mean, also like let's be like he's not that great in front of a camera. Like let's be like he's always like admitted that himself. Like he's not exactly the biggest like showman.
Isn't he the host of like the biggest show in the world? How is he not good on camera?
Well, he's the host of games. Like he's not the one in the games. He gets people for the games, but he just talks through it.
Yeah,
but he's never been like he's self said like he's not an entertaining guy. Like if he became a streamer, it's not like people would be enthralled by him just sitting there talking to him.
Yeah, I think he's pretty produced, and like, and I mean that in a good way. Like he's like his editing team and whatnot is incredible, but like I think even Jeff made a comment like that I don't have to yell at people to get their attention or something like that on Beast Games, which was a funny note about like that YouTuber culture and how his videos kind of yelling at you and telling you what's going on.
Yep. All right, we've got $50,000. Yeah. Like he really does yell all the time. And Jeff was like, "Man, when you're in control, you don't gotta yell." And he was like, "Damn." Right. And then later, literally 2 seconds later, he was yelling again. I thought it was hilarious. Like he just went right back to it. But yeah, so then let's see. We go straight to the immunity challenge right after everyone eats. And luckily it wasn't an immunity challenge where you had to move. It was just Bo Diddley, you know, where you just got to hold the ball on the little bow. And Tiffany ends up beating Ozzy. Ozzy has now been in the final 2 of an immunity challenge to tie Boston Rob 3 times and has not been able to clutch it up.
I think he's going to get there.
Yeah.
I hope so. I want him to. I want him to tie that record. That would be cool. I feel like he, at this point, in my head, already has the most individual immunity wins on the show. So, like, it would only, in my head, it would be right for him to have it. Because it doesn't feel like Boston Rob won that many. I'm going to be completely honest. It feels like he ran the game a lot. Like, I know his early seasons, he won the car one with Amber, things like that. But, like, you don't remember too many individual immunity wins from his seasons in my head, right? So, like...
Yeah, that's not really his story.
Yeah, but Ozzy's is all about individual immunity wins, damn near. So it's like it just feels like Ozzy's won more. Like he literally went to Redemption Island. Those 8 wins or however many he had don't count for his individual immunity record, you know? So it's like it feels like Ozzy's won a lot more challenges when he I mean, realistically he has won more if we're talking about Redemption Island because those are individual immunity challenges. But they just don't get.
Yeah, they don't count.
They don't get immunity.
They're like the play-in tournament.
So, they're like the play-in tournament. Yo, that's crazy.
Nice.
Oh my god.
The Suns fan, ouch.
They don't count for points. That is so hilarious. Oh man. Yeah, so that's essentially what it is. So it would be cool to see him tie it. But it's cool to see Tiffany as well win. I think there was a stat that said she's the first black woman in the new era to win 2 individual immunity challenges or something like that. I saw that online, so I think that's pretty cool. So shout out to Tiffany for doing that. Then we get back to camp and we see the letters from home, and it shows kind of everyone's side to them. It shows Sari talking about her dad. Her dad's never written her a letter. And I thought that was kind of interesting because it's rare we learn something new about someone that we've seen so many times, but
so many times.
yeah,
Great point.
yeah, but it was cool seeing that. And then Aubrey, I mean, Jesus Christ, if we're talking about a potential like coronation or like whatever you want to call it, like this episode had Aubrey written all over it. Like it was. Man, she was talking about her mistakes at the end of Colorado. I'm like, whoa, hold on, we're at the final 9.
The
Like,
lessons learned from that, the lessons learned from seasons after that, like, yeah.
Yep, exactly. And so I'm like, man, like, okay, sounds like she's gonna get there and either blunder again or win it, one of the two. Just based off of that, because I was like, why else would they add this part? Like, that didn't even make any sense. I was like, this is the letters from home, and we're talking about winning the game. Like, wait a second, like, hold on.
I thought it was really interesting with Aubrey talking about how she's kind of gotten softer, and it kind of like she's been crying like a ton, and it kind of makes sense now. You kind of see like what's going on with her.
Yeah, I think they're trying to show the human side, of Aubrey.
Sure, mac and cheese.
Yeah, mac and cheese.
That was a good moment.
Yep. I mean, sometimes that mac and cheese. I understand it though. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand it, man. Things like that can bring back memories and stuff, and seeing the mac and cheese, thinking, "Oh man, I make my kid mac and cheese," all that stuff. Like, I totally understand that bringing emotions in. But I thought that was just a really big moment from Aubrey editing wise. I thought they put a lot of time into that, so that was interesting.
Yeah.
Then we get back to camp, and this is insanity. This is the craziest scramble ever. I just wrote down everything that happened, and just listen to this. Just listen to how this sounds, right? Jonathan wants to go for Ozzy. He pretty much tells everyone. Devins and Emily are vibing in the middle. They're just getting all the information. Joe tells Sari that people are thinking it's Ozzy. Sari is like, oh no, that's not going to happen. Then Stephanie comes up and lies to Sari about where the vote's going. So now Sari knows that Stephanie's not with her. So Sari then goes and tells Ozzy. Then Ozzy then tells Jonathan, who's cool with Stephanie, that now the plan's Stephanie. So Jonathan then tells Stephanie that she's now the plan. Stephanie confronts 3 people that's saying that she's the plan. And then Devins feels great heading into Tribal because everyone's talking about everybody. And nobody knows who's really going to be going home because so many names are getting thrown out, right?
Yep.
And then Mr. Beast shows up at Tribal Council. Like somehow apparently the plan was Devins going into Tribal. I do not understand that. I'm gonna be completely honest. Based off everything that happened, I didn't understand how there was all that chaos and then everyone was just like, actually just Devins. Like, let's just do that. Like, that didn't make any sense to me.
It still seemed like Devins, right? That still seemed like the plan?
Yes, based off of how when he was safe, they all needed to come up with a new plan. I was like, wait, why was there needed to be a new plan? Like, the plan should have been the same in my head, right? But also, I think that the plan wasn't Devins. I think that everyone just truly didn't get a final say on who's getting voted out because so many people were saying, I have no idea. We're just shooting from the hip tonight, like Joe said. Like, we're just going to vote and however it goes, right? And at the end of the day, every single vote went for Stephanie except for Stephanie's vote. Every single person on the island voted for Stephanie, including the cloth.
Well, the
remaining tatters.
Yeah, the tatters of the cloth.
The patches.
I mean, like, she did not do a good job defending herself after Devin's accusations. She, like Devin said, like, she doth protest too much, like.
And the way
that's hard to come back from.
And she didn't even like say it was Jonathan's plan. Like, she just said it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Like, girl, you gotta say who it is because
is Shaggy on this season?
Oh, man. Yeah. So this was a tough watch for any Stephanie fans out there, for sure. I know Eliza probably at a party, for sure, had an absolute blast. If you know, you know. But then Mr. Beast, like, let's talk about this. So Mr. Beast says the beware advantage is essentially a coin flip, right? So it's like, who wants to flip a coin? Nobody
Yes.
wants to flip a coin because guess what? You might go home. Why would you flip it? Like, hello?
Crash that. Lies. Not no one. Devin
One
definitely
person.
wants to flip a coin.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Nobody but Devins wants to flip the coin because obviously you're
Yeah.
going home. Devins feels like no matter what, he's going home. So obviously he's going to flip the coin because guess what? You get a 50-50 chance of staying versus a 100% chance or a 1 in 6 chance, like he said a shot in the dark is, of staying. So obviously I'm going to take the coin flip. What? Like obviously it's not even a question. Like, plus if it is heads and the $2 million, guess what? I can hold it over y'all's heads. Hey, I made the prize double. Keep me
Mhm.
around. Like, I gave you an extra
Mhm,
million, you
mhm.
know, I ain't getting the vote of the money at the end, you know, like it makes it a lot harder to vote him out now. Like, so it's just really a win-win. It's a win nothing for Devins. Like if it lands on tails, he goes home. He was going home anyway. Nothing changes. Which is why
Right.
this twist to me wasn't even that crazy of a twist. Like it kind of like this am I crazy for saying that? This twist wasn't all that much of a twist. This was kind of it didn't really change much on the night in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're right.
Okay, so
It was
this is
presented like it was a bigger deal than it.
I feel
actually
like it would have been
ended up being.
Stephanie no matter what, and there would have been a live tribal no matter what.
so they don't know that when they're bringing in the situation, right?
Yeah.
So like if this is a fantastic. I love this twist as a twist on its head because you're putting the game into your hands. It's better than than your shot in the dark
You're 1 in 6.
type
Yeah.
situation.
Right.
Yeah, because it's a 50-50 shot, and you either go home right now because you already thought you were going home,
Mm-hmm.
or you stay in this game and you also get an idol.
Yeah, you
Like,
get an
that's-
idol too. That's like, and you're at the final 9. Like, there's only, like, it's like day 21 right now, right? Like, it's like,
Yeah.
there's only 5 days left in the game, and you're getting an idol, a full blown idol, when there's already Ozzy has an idol, Rizzo has an idol, now Devins has
Yeah,
an
that's
idol.
right.
Like, there is so
Oh
many
my god!
advantages.
Advantage Academy 2 is gonna happen to Suri.
Advantage getting to
Right, we're headed
uh,
that way.
Yeah, it is. I mean, my
This
prediction
time
was
though,
that
she has her own thing.
remember, my prediction was no advantages are going to get used, and one did, and it didn't matter at all because every other vote went against her. So, like, it truly was.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. So we still haven't had any idol plays that have nullified any votes in season 50.
Yep. Welcome to the new era.
I don't even think there's been an idol played. Has there even been an idol play? Am I bugging?
I don't think
Aubrey flushed
so.
hers. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Aubrey
oh
flushed hers,
yes.
and that doesn't count.
Yeah,
Oh,
Aubrey
yeah.
Flushers. I completely forgot about that. That's wild. Totally forgot about it. And she did that for no reason.
Once everybody knew about it and was like,
Everyone
Yeah.
knows about every idol. Why are we?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. She got paranoid and course corrected, and now she's not a concern of anybody's. Like, she played that perfectly.
Now
Like,
she's on the
Aubrey's
back
playing
burner.
a
Yeah,
perfect game.
yeah.
Like she aligned with Jonathan once she realized that was more equitable for her or whatever. Like, yeah, I've been so impressed with her game this season.
Yeah. So, then the live tribal happens. It seems like I don't know how everyone got on the same plan that it's Stephanie. So everyone knows it was Stephanie, except for Stephanie. And Stephanie then steals Devin's vote, who was one of the people she would have needed to vote out Aubrey. So that didn't make sense. But she stole Devin's vote, and everyone voted for Stephanie, except for Stephanie, who voted for Aubrey twice. So this was, like I said, a really tough watch for
Hold on,
Stephanie. To go out in this way, this was. But what did you guys think about? Okay, so we already kind of alluded to the twist, right? Do you guys? Because I see people online really praising this twist, and I'm kind of surprised that they're really praising it. Because I think it was cool because we doubled the prize pool, but I don't think that. I don't know. I don't know if this helped the game long term or not. Because like it felt like the players were playing Survivor, and then I don't know. Like we really didn't know where the vote was going, and then there was a live tribal, and within those 5 minutes, that's how everything was decided. You know, because of the twist coming in so late, I guess. Because if he would have flipped
Yeah.
the coin at the auction, all right, you leave the auction, get on a boat, you're going home now. That's a lot different than like we're wait till try. We don't even know what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of praise for this twist. I'll give this twist like a 7 out of 10. Like I didn't think it was good or bad, really. I didn't think it helped or hurt the game so far.
I personally loved it.
Okay.
I personally loved it because with this twist specifically, the fact that you're getting not just safety, but you're getting the ability to you're getting not just safety, but the additional idol. It's worth the risk of like, am I going to go home today? Maybe we shall see. That's how I see it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really ever like a survivor twist that is up to chance. Like if it's dice, if it's pick a thing and then like you walk the plank. I don't love that. I like that when they earn it or when it's, and I feel like Mr. Beast comes up with really cool big like games and concepts and ideas, and there maybe could have been something cooler or bigger. Maybe like we said last week, like turning the challenges into like the celebrity thing. I think you give him the keys to that. And instead of a coin flip, dude, like How I Met Your Mother made fun of like a game show like 15 years ago, calling it the coin flip show or something on their sitcom. And it was this big laughing piece because it's like, who wants to watch a game show about flipping a coin? I don't know. And I like the stakes, I guess, but I don't know. I just don't love leaving things to chance.
If listen to this. Hold on, Kevin. If it would have landed on tails, would you have loved it?
Right.
Because I feel like this is the same situation with Christian. I literally said if Christian would have finished the puzzle, it would have been the same situation. I'm pretty sure, right? He would have had like an extra vote. There was something crazy. They didn't go over it because he lost. But like on the long letter, it was like if you win, you get a lot of power in the game. It wasn't just like you like it was a big stakes, right? So I feel like if he would have won, people would have been like, "Oh, this is a great twist. Good job, Jimmy Fallon. Appreciate you." But because it lost, people are like, "Oh, Jimmy, this is the worst twist ever." Like if he would have landed on tails and all right, stays a million. Thanks for coming in, Mr. Beast, and eliminating him off a coin flip. People probably wouldn't have received it that well. Do you agree or disagree?
So this is the hard part, is that he chose to do it, right? I think I perceive it the same because he was gung-ho about it. If they like made someone do it, I think you're right. When
Christian chose to go on a journey.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't feel, me personally, I didn't feel that too terrible about Christian going home and the Jimmy Fallon thing.
Okay.
I didn't mind that because he, like you just said, when you have agency, it changes things for me. You chose this life for yourself. Whereas when like Deshaun did it in 41, that do or die thing,
yeah, he didn't have a choice.
Yeah, it just happened, and those kind of things don't vibe with me if you have no say in what you're doing.
Well, okay, hold on, wait. Deshaun dropped first, so he did have a say in it because he chose to do the challenge. And he dropped first.
Right, but like somebody was going to have to drop, right? Someone's going to have to drop in the challenge.
Yes.
So it was going to be somebody no matter how that went. Whereas this one, Devins is like, fuck it, I'll do it. Like if that was
I get
conscious
that
decision by that man.
Yeah.
And so that's where it differs for me.
So you feel like it would have been fine if he went home. You think that you would have been happy with that? Because Tribal would have been over. Cool. It would have been over. Everybody would have just went back to camp.
Yeah.
And all that planning and Survivor talk would have been thrown out the window.
It would have been, well, you just use it next time. I mean, she still said Ozzy's name. But
so we just carry over to the next episode.
She was marked for death.
We'll just bookmark this conversation for a week and come back to it. Well, that's
correct.
Oh man, interesting. How do you guys feel that way? Like, how do you feel about it? Do you feel like if it would have landed on tails that it would? How do you feel, Dylan?
Yeah, I mean, I think that would have been so unceremonious, and then it's just like we lose Devins, who like was fighting from the bottom and was doing a great job at fighting from the bottom. That would have been so unsatisfying, and like, yeah, then people would have been mad at Mr. Beast. I don't think people are mad at Mr. Beast today.
No.
But yeah, I think they would have been. Yeah, if he took a fan favorite, which I don't know, he was an underdog, and I was enjoying watching Devins again.
Yeah, Devins is someone
I
you're
am
either
enjoying.
rooting for or against on the season right now.
Totally.
Yeah. Jake, what about you? How do you feel?
I feel like, yeah, if Devins wore out on a coin flip, and I'm not a huge Devins fan one way or the other. Like, I love his chaotic energy. I think that's fun. His theatric energy, I'm not the biggest fan of. So whatever. If he were out on a coin flip, though, I would be mad at Mr. Beast. Absolutely. Um, so I do feel like they lucked out in this being a twist that people like. But I also feel like, yeah, this was a twist that they were just looking for an excuse to double the prize money.
Yeah, I agree with
Do you think they handed Devins the double-sided coin right before he flipped it?
that. Oh,
I
absolutely.
mean, I wouldn't be
This is
surprised.
safe and that's safe. This is safe and that's safe. Go ahead and flip it.
All right, this one's head and this one's tails. All right, we're gonna flip it now.
If it's head, you get the $2 million. If it's tails, you don't get the $1 million.
This is heads, and
How
trust
you
me,
phrase
the
it.
other side is tails. Now flip the coin.
Yeah.
Oh man, no.
I don't know. I just felt like, yeah, Mr. Beast could have done something bigger. Now, like, there is a majority of people that just know Mr. Beast as the coin flip guy. The people who don't know him from
Yeah.
YouTube and only know him from Survivor know him. Oh, he was the guy who did the coin flip.
My mom texted me. I didn't know who Mr. Beast was, so I watched one of his shows, and I got through 4 minutes of it. So
Wow. Well, I mean, I don't know if he went on the show to convert Survivor watchers to his show. It seemed like he just wanted to be a part of the show. It didn't
Yeah.
seem like
Yeah,
he
no,
had
like,
an
that's
end
what he
game
said.
for it. Like he wasn't sitting here like, man, I hope to see some of y'all in my videos soon. Like he didn't say any of that. Like he was just kind of happy to be there, and I think that's kind
no,
of.
but a lot of people talked about his videos. They were like, "I love watching your videos with my child."
Yeah, yeah,
That was the thing a lot of people said. So it's
yeah.
mutually beneficial cross promotion or whatever. Because wasn't Jeff on his show too?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. He was.
Yeah, I figured it was cross promotion.
And like Jeff says, he
Yeah,
makes
of course it was,
Survivor
yeah.
based off. He constantly thinks. I forgot what was the term he said. He said he constantly thinks about kids and how they watch the show or something
Oh
crazy.
yeah, he does. Yeah, he did say that.
That was the funniest quote ever. Oh man, but yeah, it
Put
makes sense.
SpongeBob on it, then. That's what kids love.
Oh man, should have brought Barney out. What real throwback? Like,
Yeah.
we're bringing out Zach Brown from 17 years ago. Bring back Barney and you know. Oh man, it brings Zach and Cody, the twins. Drop them on the island as 38-year-old twins.
Cody and Zach Brown, yeah.
Oh man, that would be fun. Oh, Cody and Zach, Jesus, Zach. Oh man. No, but I think this was a decent episode for sure overall. Do you guys want / think they will play again for Stephanie LaGrossa?
No and no.
I don't think she'll play Survivor again, but I think we're gonna see Stephanie on another show.
Like, well, we already saw her on Traders. What else is she gonna go on?
We saw her on Cheater, we saw her in Snake in the Grass. Like, I think that they're all just doing the circuit nowadays. I think that's kind of the thing now.
The Challenge Silver.
Yeah, I think that's just the thing.
What is
Yeah.
silver?
The challenge where everybody's like over 50 or whatever.
Oh my god, the Golden Challenge.
The Golden,
Yeah, the Golden
Challenge.
Challenge. There we go. That's what they call it. Yeah.
Oh man, what about you, Dylan? How do you feel?
No, I think we don't need to see her again. I kind of, I felt nostalgic seeing her play Survivor. Of course, yeah, she had a lot of stuff going on outside of the game.
A lot of stuff.
Too. So I think maybe clouded a lot of people. But I mean, when I heard about the casting, I was like, oh, that would be sick to have her back. And she had her moment with her journey, and she got to see her little flashback thing, and But I think we're good. We're good on Stephanie.
Yeah, I'll say we're good on Stephanie. I think she had a cool wrap up to her Survivor life, if you will. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I don't know what else to say. Like she went out damn near the same way she always goes out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't really know what else to say other than like it was kind of expected. Like she made it far, did good, but she kind of got in her own way at the end, like at some point, and Suri was helping facilitate that. So, um,
Might be a good jury member.
for who? Because
Sure.
that's another thing. Is like I don't know. Like a lot of people. I don't know who she's voting for at this point. Like because she's mad at so many people.
Yeah.
Like everyone.
Yeah, I
voted
think she'll
for her.
give it to someone, and like I think she'll stir up. I think she could have a moment in that final tribal.
Well, I mean, technically, we got to wait till
Maybe.
the reunion. So like for the real fiery moments.
All right.
Because I feel like this reunion is about to be insane. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot is about to get brought up that probably won't make the air. like being realistic,
be a
I'm
live
so
reunion
serious.
though, right?
They're like the way that certain players are talking. It's like there's no way they're not gonna bring this up, or it's not gonna get brought up at the reunion. And then when it does, is CBS gonna feel comfortable airing that on national television? Because it's supposed to be a live finale, right? So like, it's supposed to be live. So
Yeah.
that means you can't cut out anything. So if things get political or if things get really fine line of subjects, certain subjects should be talked about. I can't wait personally. I think it's gonna be awesome. So I'm very excited for the finale because I like drama. That's reality TV, right? It's what we watch for.
This is true. This is what we watch for.
Yep, drama and entertainment. So I'm here for all of it. All right, what rating are you guys giving this episode?
With an auction, I would give it an 8.2. We got an auction.
Okay.
Auction was fun. Twist was fine. Mr. Beast was not overbearing, so that's good.
No spearfishing. No debuted songs.
No musical breaks.
Right.
That was nice.
I mean, we got a world premiere from Zach Brown. We got to just sleep.
So, yeah, definitely sleeping on it.
I don't think they're world
Where's his
premieres.
brother Cody Brown, though?
premiere.
I think those are older songs too. I don't think he premiered anything.
Yeah. His last song was a world premiere.
I think he did say he's like this one's a new one. I think he did do one of those.
Yeah, well, I probably
yeah.
skipped that part, so I'm my bad.
Like in the phone. That was a good scroll moment.
Once I see people tearing
we'll
up, I
single.
just gotta start skipping. I was like, all right, let me fast forward this shit. Oh man, that's funny.
I feel like about 8.0. That feels appropriate.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll go 7.7. Yeah, the coin flip just bothers me. But other than that, yeah, I can't complain. Great scrambling, like you said. I'm a Devons fan, so I liked what I saw.
yeah, I'll give it an 8. I feel like it was a great episode. Aside from, I don't know, I wasn't a fan of the coin flip personally. Like I'm on the probably 40% in favor of it. Like I wasn't like it was okay, but like if that would have went left, like if he would have lost that, like bro, we would have lost Christian and Devons in two very senseless ways, like that didn't have really much Survivor like lore or history to them at all. Voting yourself out and flipping a coin to self-eliminate. It kind of insane back to back we would have had. So I'll give it an 8 because it landed on its head. If it would have literally landed on tails, I feel like it would have ruined the episode. Like it would have completely shattered the episode. I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like all the Survivor talk, that was one of the best pre-tribal strategy talks we've had in the new era. If you want to call this the new era, the newest era, whatever you want to call this.
The new era.
The new era. Like that, it would have made all of that not matter at all. So I'll give it an 8 because it was borderline like because of the way it went. I'll give it an 8. But yeah, I wasn't too much of a fan of flip a coin for your life in the game, or stay in and give everyone $1 million and you get an idol. Like that seemed overkill. Like that was a lot.
$1 million coin flip.
Yeah. Like, I feel like it should have
That's
been one or the other. Either you flip a coin, you stay in the game and get an idol, or if it's tails, you're out the game and everyone else gets $2 million. That way, it's a real, like, this is some real stakes. Either I'm about to leave the game and give them a crap ton of money, or I'm about to stay in and it's going to be the same amount of money and I got my idol. That, in my opinion, would have been better. That would have been a way better coin flip, more entertaining, and actually something happens where we're invested both ways. But if he would have just straight up left and that's it, like, that would have been kind of crazy. That's how I feel. So that's why I said Nate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got to go back to player of the episode. Who is your guys' player of the episode?
Oh, yeah. I'm
Take
Three
Nevin.
Fields.
Yeah, that was easy.
It was easy. I'll take it.
I was trying to say it before you, but
I don't
okay.
even think we can say anyone else. I feel like this is just a Suri episode.
I'm cool with the unanimous.
Like, yeah, I'm fine with the unanimous.
You know what? No. You know what? I'm going to say Aubrey.
Okay.
Okay,
Aubrey had a good episode.
sure.
Thank
Sure.
you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right.
If you want to say Aubrey, you can. I mean,
Well, if you're gonna say Aubrey,
you.
I'll say Rizzo.
Okay.
He found a way to
fine.
get free cookies.
Yeah.
He got...
Yeah.
I don't think he was ever seriously brought up. I know he was brought up. I don't think he was ever serious.
Yeah. Who was he brought up by? It was by Devons, who he was just throwing any name out there at
Right,
that point.
yeah.
He was just making conversation.
Yep.
So, yeah. Yeah, Suri was definitely the player of the episode, like, no question.
Yeah.
I didn't see the next time on Survivor. I don't know if you guys did. Did you guys see it?
Yeah, it was like Devin's being very excited for himself. So usual
Yeah.
Survivor.
Ozzy was
shit.
crying, maybe. I think I saw.
yeah, I think so. It was,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And then there was something else that was Suri. It was just a fantastic. We're just setting up for the rest of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The cloth is gone. Suri, the Wizard of Oz is running the game. It's fantastic. We're just having a good time out here.
Yeah, I'm excited,
Yeah.
man. And don't forget, man, there is a finale in Phoenix, a finale watch party going down in Phoenix. We got a bunch of survivors that are going to be in the building. All of the Survivor winners got invited to the live finale, so none of them are going to be at the watch party this time. It's actually going to be my first watch party without a winner there, but it's because all the winners are going to be
promote
at
your
the
event by telling people who's not going to be there.
Well,
it's okay. They need to know.
I
The
mean,
people need to
yeah, the
know.
people need to know. A few people have asked me. They were like, "Oh, there's not like this is the first watch party I've had without a winner on it," you know. And people are like, "Oh, there's not a winner on this one." And so I've been like, "Well, yeah, I mean, they're all going to the live finale. Like, it's like you can't like,
But-
you know."
Why are you downplaying this thing though? Eric Reichenbach will be there.
Oh no, it's got a
Right.
banger
And-
cast. Trust
and
me.
Favorite.
Oh, we also got Nyanka coming. You know what I'm saying? We got Sierra and her
Yeah.
mom coming. It's a banger crew. Trust me.
Davey.
Oh yeah, we got
Lauren,
Davey.
It's gonna be great
Yep.
times.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna be
I'll
fun
be
for
there.
sure. Oh yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be great. But yeah, people were just asking. They were like, "Man, you announced it this time. There's no winner." So that was the reason why. It's because they're all gonna be in LA. So it's not like there's gonna be another watch party you can meet them at. So come on down, all right? Come on down to Phoenix. It's gonna be fun,
Gotta
man.
come see me.
Oh yeah. No, but it's gonna be a great time, and we're gonna be able to watch it on the big screen. It's got a massive screen. It's gonna be great vibes at Dink and Dine. So it's gonna be in Mesa if you guys want to come through. It's gonna be real close to the airport. It's about 12 minutes driving from the airport. If you want to come down to Phoenix, it's got super cheap flights. If you're thinking about making the trip, by all means, hit me up, man. Simple as that. And hopefully we'll see you guys there. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we get out of here?
No.
All right, cool. All right, well, I guess that's it. Dylan, you got any sign off words for you?
No, I'm excited. I think we're about to step on the gas here. I feel like we got another double boot coming. There has to be, right? Like,
Yeah,
in-
there mathematically has to be. There's 3 episodes left.
I couldn't
so.
believe in a 2-hour episode. I thought it meant we would get a double boot, but yeah, we didn't. So
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
what I was
there's.
expecting. Yeah.
We almost got a coin
yeah.
flip and no boot.
Right.
That would have
Yeah.
been no vote after 2 hours. That would have been wild.
Can you imagine how mad people would be?
Yeah, that's why I was saying I didn't think it was that great of a twist, because if it went the other way, people would hate on it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it did go the way that went good. So I'll just act like the other side wasn't even an option, and take it from there. Kevin, any sign off words from you, man?
It was a good time. I enjoyed myself. I will be also down there to see what's going on in the finale. It's gonna be good times.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. What about you, Jake?
Sure. If you want to listen to me talk some more shit about Survivor, you can listen to the Compassionate Haters Survivor podcast every Sunday. I talk to my best friend about Survivor. So that's there. Otherwise, yeah, good times. I can't wait for the rest of the season. I like this episode. I'll say. Good bounce back from the previous episode.
Yes,
Mhm,
yes,
mhm.
yes. The best celebrity integration so far out of the four.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
Easily.
shout out to Mr. Beast, and yeah, we will catch you
Jimmy.
guys next week. And who?
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. Yes,
The
shout
Jimmy.
out to Jimmy.
Jimmy.
It was funny when Rizzo
Yeah, but
was
he
like,
called him differently, and it was like,
Rizzo was like, only you, Jimmy. I was like, Jimmy Fallon. I was like, wait a second. Like, he's back? I was like, he's back. Then I remember
You
this.
didn't know Riz.
Call yourself Mr. Beast, right? Can we just say?
Yeah.
Riz God is on first name basis with the guy.
Already, man. He's,
thanks,
That's his
Jimmy.
boy.
oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's his boy. That's his boy.
If Mr. Beast is my brother's hero, then he's my hero.
Yeah, what?
Oh my
God. Absolutely.
I loved it. I
Oh
loved it.
man, Rizzo, 23 days or 23 episodes in a row, and we're about to get a 24th. Man, 24 episodes in a row.
It
of
might keep
Rizzo.
going past that. Yeah.
Yeah, it might be 27
Yes.
total.
Only
28.
Amanda, Kimmel, and Russell Hands have done this. 23 episodes in a row, or 24
What a
episodes in a row.
crew.
Yep.
What a collection of people.
Yeah, Malcolm tied him as of today because Malcolm went home 9th. This was back when there was more episodes of Survivor too. So since Malcolm made it to the finals, he went like 15 or 16 episodes his first season. So that's why his number's so big too, even though he voted out 9th. But Rizzo is now 9th or 8th at worst, right? So, or whatever it is. There's 10 people left or 9 people left. So,
Sure, yeah.
So he's top 8. So he officially made it further than Malcolm. So he's gonna eventually be on more episodes than Malcolm was in a row. So yeah, he's only Russell Hanson, Amanda Kimmel. So he's in rarefied Survivor era. So we might be watching him do a kind of a bunch of nothing out there. But I mean, he's still breaking records. So even though he might not be as big of a character as Amanda or Russell, he's still there. So you can't knock the kid's game.
Can't deny that.
You can't deny it. Yeah, exactly. You can't deny facts, man.
He is there.
Kids doing legendary things, man. So
Mhm.
he's probably
And the myth of legend.
gonna be end up going down as the person who's played the most days of Survivor. Like, which might sound crazy to say, but it makes sense if you look at the trajectory. Like, he's
In the new era?
and like out of everyone, like yeah, like even new era include like new era and old era, bro. The kid's like 23 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying in his entire career.
Yeah,
overall.
like by the time
Yeah.
Rizzo's 70, he's
I
gonna
thought
be
you
the
meant
most.
after this season. I was like, bro, there's no way. Even
No.
in 2 seasons, he's not even close to Russell.
No,
or
because I mean, bro,
Amanda.
he's like, in my opinion, he's a 0 vote finalist the second he hits the beach. Like, there's never gonna be a reason to vote him out ever. But there's again never gonna be
Yeah.
a reason to vote for him to win. So it's gonna be one of those situations where I could see him end up being the most played Survivor player ever one day. Excuse me, which is kind of crazy. But
Yeah.
he's on the trajectory because he's already at like what he's did 26 plus another 21. He's at 47 days right now, and the record's like 130 or something like that. So he's like a third of the way there. So he's probably gonna play at least 5 more times. I don't know. I'm projecting, but he might
At
play
this point,
that many more times.
He's
Like,
well into his 2nd season of Classic Survivor.
yeah. I mean, by the time he's Colby's age, we're gonna be on Survivor 130. I hope.
assume-
I'm not joking about that either.
Is that a real statistic?
Yes, in 40 years, it's gonna be 80 more seasons, which is Survivor 130.
Yeah.
So Rizzo can literally play all the way through Survivor 130. That's why I'm saying, like we might not see him through for the 60s or 70s. He might, or 50s or 60s, but he might be back for the 70s, and then again for the 90s, and then again for the 120s. Like, he could literally there's no reason he could be. Cirie started playing in her mid 30s. Like, hello?
Yeah.
Like she's the most played right now. She started playing in her mid 30s.
Is she number one now?
Yeah, she's number one now. So she's number one now. And then Ozzy is number one for most votes against at 37, which is crazy because I'm at 13 and I've played one time. So like, like
Get those numbers up.
Get
Wait,
the numbers up, dog.
Get those numbers up.
if I play 5 times, I'm on trajectory
Those are
for
rookie numbers.
Rookie numbers, Ozzy. Oh man, I'd be on pace for 75 if I play 5 more times. Jesus. Yeah. Let's not repeat that. All right. Oh man. Well, this was a fun podcast. Thank you guys for listening, and we will catch you guys next week, man. Take it easy. Peace.
Peace.